welcome back. Creative entrepreneur Jamiee Lee Diergaardt is an inspiringly ambitious young Namibian woman. With a discipline in visual arts, she used that background to forge a name for herself within the creative industry. Known as a fashion designer, visual artist, art instructor, and even an arts teacher, moreover, Jamiee is also the founder and owner of both Something Artsy and the recently opened art cafe, etcetera. She's currently also the executive manager of the Namibia Arts Association, and she now joins us in studio to share more. Jamiee Lee, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
With that intro, it almost seems as if it's not art, I don't want it with you.
It is. It is.
Is that 100% what it's like?
I'm an embodiment of art.
Yeah.
I am art.
You are art.
Yes,
yes,
I am.
That's a great statement. You're a young woman dabbling in the arts, and that is, to an extent, not uncommon.
Yes.
But a young woman that has her own art cafe, studio, etc. That's something unheard of. So talk to us a bit about that and why you're so ambitious when it comes to this aspect of art concerning you.
So art has always been something that comes to me naturally. And I have made it my life's mission to foster a love and appreciation for art in others. Mm-hmm. So I think my daily consumption is art, and to make it known that art is something to invest in. Mm-hmm. So as a woman doing it, I am paving the way for others, not only females like myself, but the creatives at large.
Yeah. As I mentioned, you wear so many different hats: arts teacher, fashion designer. What discipline of art do you think you gravitate a bit more towards?
So over the past few years, I have narrowed it down to, I do art management. Mm-hmm. So I'm in the business of helping others now, and not per se the artist.
Right.
So I would say I'm the teacher.
And to become a teacher, of course, you have to have learned lots of lessons along the way.
Yes, lots of life lessons.
Yeah, of course. And that has brought you to the birth of your art cafe, etc. Talk to us about that. It seems like a little bit of a love project.
It is. So etcetera is the birth child of a vision boarding session I had in 2017, my first that I hosted. And on this vision board, I had this picture of a white space with big walls, and I called it a blank canvas. And I found the words ETC. So ETC means I'm not boxed in. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. It's this and everything else it could be. Mm-hmm. And then I found this space, and it ironically turned into what I had manifested many years back. Right. So I think this is a 360 moment for me.
And what purpose will the space serve?
So etcetera is, the idea is that it's an open art studio. Mm-hmm. So anybody can walk in. There's the component of there being a cafe. So you can order something, you can eat something while creating. So this is the platform mm-hmm. for creatives to come create, meet, mingle, and co-create. I'm hoping the end result of everybody joining in one place is co-creation.
Yeah. You're also the founder of Something Artsy, as I mentioned earlier. Tell us a bit about that project of yours.
So Something Artsy was a venture created for the need for more creative social events.
Right.
So it was birthed out of this need to attend creative events that weren't happening in Namibia. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So that is the birth child of Something Artsy, mm-hmm. is basically taking art out of a classroom setting, putting it in a social setting, and making it adaptable to any and everyone while having fun.
That's fantastic. Now, Jamiee, in terms of, the arts and cultural fields and platforms in Namibia, how do you think, we are faring? First, let's start there. And I've got some more to ask in terms of how women are involved in these platforms and obviously the spaces that they take up, especially, leading spaces as you do.
So firstly, I think we are forging our way, we as creatives in the creative industry, in terms of there being platforms available for us to showcase our works and crafts and talents. So many years ago, it was always a thing of we were dependent on others to create this platform. Mm. But now we've taken a stand, and I love to say and see that creatives are promoting their work by themselves with the use of the internet. So we aren't limited as we used to be. So I would like to strongly say that we are making headway
in the digital space.
In the digital space, yeah.
And in terms of where women are concerned?
I was having a conversation the other day and I was saying how refreshing it is. So I work for the Namibian Arts Association, and it is our mandate to archive Namibian artwork. And the previous years, obviously in history, they predominantly spoke about men and their artwork. And now there's like all these women popping up, and they're unapologetic about their art, and they're making a name and a stance for themselves, and I just love to see it. We are not hiding anymore.
So the narrative is definitely changing.
It is changing.
Yeah. What's a passionately artistic venture is next for Jamiee Lee Diergaardt?
So as the art cafe and studio is called etcetera, so it's this and everything else it could be. I don't know what it is yet, but when we get there, it will be a perfect fit. So I'm not going to box myself in, because there is so many different routes it could take. I don't know, maybe I'll open an art school next, putting it out there, manifesting it for the next 5 years.
Vision board.
Yes.
Jamiee, thank you so much for taking time out to be here with us this evening and continue doing everything artsy.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
That was local creative entrepreneur Jamiee Lee Diergaardt speaking to us. Let's take a short break. We'll be right back with some entertainment.